Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's kill the ichthyosaur. First things first. I've done a couple of runs off camera, and I've unlocked this chest, which gives us a gun to start the game with. The rainbow, the angelic aura, or the big hippo. Let's take the angelic aura. I had that in the last run, and it was pretty good. Deals a nice little amount of damage. Easy to lay down headshots. Well worth taking. My last run was I'm going to say very competent. I didn't really have any issues for the entire run. So I'm hoping I can kind of replicate that here on this run. And hopefully we can get through a little bit further than we have been getting through. It would be nice to get to level 3. Ichthyosaur is a particularly difficult boss. 3 dashes is very, very good, especially for the ichthyosaur. I'm pretty much just making a build for that at this point. That's the most important thing in my mind, is being able to get through... How do you... Ah, there you are. Because it's the thing that's given me the most trouble. I think I've gotten into a nice rhythm with everything else, but the ichthyosaur is particularly bad. I do not like the woodpecker. I just don't feel like it is good enough to warrant the speed downgrade at all. And I don't think it's... Also, I don't think it's accurate enough. I feel like if I'm firing heavy bullets and moving this slowly, I need to be doing a lot more damage. Considering it's 2 shots with this as well, and this has much higher movement speed. Let's go for... I like the additional rate of fire. After killing an enemy with an effect. It's always tough, because that's unhelpful in a boss situation, because you don't... You know, you are fighting a single boss. But it will definitely help later on down the line. I used the scorching rounds in the last game. Give propulsion device. No, I will just wait until I have 2 more coins. I used the scorching rounds in the last game. It is absolutely an S tier gun in my mind. It's possibly a negative that I love it so much, because it does mean that I'm going to use it a lot, and these runs may get samey if I'm using the same gun every single time. Not that I've fallen his corrosion damage. Okay, let's just get out of here. I've learnt that actually these fire traps are not that bad. I don't know. I still don't know what that one does. Secondary skill presumably is grenades. So it's sometimes double grenades, sometimes double power. Fill the magazine instantly. That's actually quite handy, especially if I run 2 weapons. I actually think there is value in finding 1 weapon that you want to stick with, and just upgrading the hell out of that. Rather than trying to spread your upgrades across 2 guns. I don't know what the meta of this game is currently. I know that the Prism is regarded very highly as the best best weapon in the game. As if this gun didn't have a high enough rate of fire. Don't want that. Smoke grenades. Yeah. Extra damage from the smoke grenades. Lowers the elemental effect chance, which is less good. So less chance to slow enemies, but... slowing enemies is less important if you can kill them quicker, as far as I'm concerned. Exploding enemies should kill each other, I think. That would make this level a bit easy, but that's kind of what I wanted. I have begun to play a lot more aggressively as well. I don't know where it came from. So interestingly, it's actually like 11:20 on a Wednesday morning. And the reason I'm home is because I have been tested for coronavirus. As part of work, I had a slight cold yesterday and was not feeling great, so I got sent home and then tested for coronavirus. Still not feeling 100% today, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed back at work until I get the coronavirus results back. I don't think I have it. I don't think I would be feeling good enough to be sitting here and recording a video if I genuinely had it, but unfortunately, them's the rules. I thought that was the last wave of monsters. Or maybe I was just hoping that was the last wave of monsters. So if my commentary is a little bit less, my voice is a little bit less good today, that would be the reason why. I feel like I only have a cold. I also found some very good scrolls in the last game. One in particular, ooh, silver medal. Your shield starts recharging when you kill an enemy or destroy an item. Okay, I like that a lot. A lot of damage boosts. I did very little damage, non-crit and non-lucky shots. I'll really need to learn to throw my grenades on the floor. It's much easier that way. Because they actually explode as soon as they hit the floor, and then you get the opportunity. You get the opportunity to actually get the benefit of it rather than it bouncing off them. It's a good shot, not going to lie. So yes, much more aggressive. Bullet bank. Ooh, at the moment, yeah. I'll get rid of that if I pick up a different gun. Now, we do have a peddler. If he's got a burning scorching rounds, I'm taking it. Smoke grenade capacity? I think yes. Very handy, the smoke grenades. Frenzied Shark is rubbish. No, but he's got a prism. Okay. I will take the prism, thank you. And at this point, I will drop the bullet bank. Maybe I'll hold on to it just in case I get a red chest. How's he lucky enough not to die? Excellent. Whenever ammo is picked up, it is added to the magazine. And movement speed increased. Yes, please. I'll always take a movement speed upgrade. Always. So, the longbowmen need to be my focus. Should be easy enough. No, I'm not actually. I think... I was going to drop the bullet bank, but I think I'll keep it just for now because I'm going to use the prism mostly. I always end up doing that. I need to not be afraid of just dodging in one direction. Especially if I'm getting shot by these dudes. What I love, especially about roguelites, and games in general, but I think roguelites more than anything, is that you start to feel yourself getting better at the game. So these rooms, these level 4 rooms, or stage 4 rooms, always used to be quite tense for me. And now I feel like I can just be quite relaxed while I'm fighting everyone here. These longbowmen used to be the biggest issues that I had to deal with. Not really that bothered, to be honest. And you know, I would always be quite terrified about being low on health. You know, run away and try it, but it's fine. It's fine. It'd be real nice to have a better weapon though. The prism is good, but I'd really like to be able to lay down some better damage. Angelic Aura is not it. If I could get a couple of upgrades on the Angelic Aura, it is a solid damage dealer. But we've had one. We haven't even had one craftsman in this run yet. I'll tell you what, let's go for upper corrosion damage. If I've got the prism, may as well use it. Argus is poop, unfortunately. One thing I would like to see in this game, actually, because it is early access, I agree that I don't think the difficulty needs to go down at all. I think some of the rooms are difficult and some of the enemies are difficult, and I think that's a very, very good thing. You know what? I'm going to save my cash, I think, unless you've got a Scorching Rounds. Concealed ammo's good. Is it worth taking the concealed ammo over the Angelic Aura? Yeah, same crit X, but more against the decay effect. I'll take it. What was I saying? Yes, I think all of the weapons are naturally falling into a, you know, either worth it or useless kind of category. And, you know, what I liked about that kind of vibe from a game like The Binding of Isaac is sometimes you don't know what you're picking up, and you know, you pick up an item and you're pretty much stuck with it. You can't do much about it once you've got it in Isaac. But in this, I can get rid of scrolls, I can get rid of basically anything that I want if I don't like it. So, having guns that aren't really worth using is kind of pointless. I don't know whether this is worth doing. Because there are definitely guns that are the best guns, and there are guns that are the worst guns. So stuff like the auto shotgun, which when you say auto shotgun, you think should be good, but it's just not really worth it. There are better options. You know, something like the cavalry will outclass that every single time. Ah, damn it. I was curious to see if you get anything special for doing a no-hit boss run. In this kind of third phase of the Luwu fight, it's really pointless doing the energy blast, I think. Unless you've got a lot of upgrades and it does quite a significant amount of damage. And go! Yeah. Not overly keen on that. Toxic Smoke 2 I'll definitely take. And we'll swap out the Concealed Ammo 4. Yes, that's everything, right? Yeah, because I'm not taking that, and I don't want that. I don't want to take extra damage. I don't think that's a good get. I only say that because the last time I picked it up, I felt like I was taking a lot of damage in the second round in the Axie Desert. I don't know how much truth there is to that. Okay, that's a good start. Whoa! Okay. I've talked before in playing this game about situational awareness and how it can really screw you if you don't have it. 100% good example right there. I got absolutely screwed because I ran myself into a rock and didn't get off the rock. I couldn't get off the rock, actually. This guy's healed up his shield again. Don't stand still. I am doing real poorly here. I'm not a fan of the loadout. Don't like how little time these guys are getting frozen by the energy blast. I keep running into walls. Really unhappy about that. Just real crap play. Excellent. Alright, and there are no secrets here to be found? Yes, there is. Okay, so jumpy puzzle. Good. Nah. Can definitely do better than that. No. Can I actually get back up here this way? Because I don't think I can. Can, good. I'm not going to make it. So, we'll go for this one at least. I haven't done a single one of those yet. And an extra dash cooldown, which, you know, super helpful. Because we gotta go fast. Okay, that's it. I'm done. There's a fine line between being confidently calm and just losing your grip. Because I don't know if it's a case of because I'm filming, I'm doing less good. But I really, yeah, really did better when I wasn't filming. And I just don't feel like that's good enough, that weapon. I really want to upgrade. I don't want the prism. I think fire damage is handier. No, I don't want any of these things. Give me a gun, please. Because I'm going to come up against the Elite Lizard. And the Elite Lizard is going to absolutely ream me at this rate because my damage output is so poor. No, I don't want to spend money upgrading these at the moment anyway. I want to find a peddler. Give me a peddler. Oh my god, I'm playing so badly. Okay, I'm tilting and I just need to calm down. Excellent. I think that's everything here. I really would love to find a peddler. I made a mistake of stopping again. Now, this is completely off topic, but because I'm home, I've been looking at some games that I've had sitting around for a while that I thought I might be interested in playing. And one of them was Valorant. I know it's very popular. I loaded it up. I had one game, and admittedly, I don't know if I really gave it my all, but I found it real dull. I was surprised. Big fan of Counter-Strike, which is essentially what it is. It's Counter-Strike and Overwatch combined. But I just found it really... The gunplay was dull. The world was really dull. The sounds all felt really dull. I don't know. I just found myself really bored. Which I was really surprised about because I actually thought I'd quite like it. Because I'm a big fan of Overwatch. I used to play Counter-Strike Source a lot. I'm not going to say I was any good at it. I was alright. But, you know, and I thought, brilliant. You know, a combination of two of my favourite online FPS games combined. You know, that should be good. But I found myself so bored. Now here's a tricky one. I will do that. I'm not sure whether or not I will regret it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, so if you've played Valorant, in the comments, if you've played Valorant, let me know. Am I missing something? Is there something I need to, I don't know, make a case for it, I think, is really what I'm looking at. Because, shield recharge. I use smokes quite a lot, so we'll do that. Yeah, make a case for it, because I didn't quite get it. Maybe I need to give it another shot, but I didn't really want to. Give one a scroll. Yes, because I still have... Do I still have it? Bullet bank, yes. This is what I was waiting for. I'll give up bullet bank. For monies. Alright. Because I don't actually want bullet bank anymore. Because I want a nice mix of ammo. And I think you actually end up getting more ammo not using bullet bank in the long run. Okay, I've got a craftsman. The cavalry is like a heavier angelic aura. I actually think angelic aura might... Whoa. What? Angelic aura actually might be the better gun. Because of its higher rate of fire. Yeah, that's really not doing it for me. A little bit of regret there. I think the concealed ammo was a better choice. You need to remember when choosing a gun... When choosing a gun in this game... The damage output is per projectile hit. So, This had more damage. This did more damage, but it shoots much slower than the concealed ammo, which is why I'm really, like, I'm struggling to lay down a decent amount of damage on these guys. That'll work. Yes. My baby! Fire Dragon. Ah, unlocked another gun. Honestly, a +4 burning rounds is absolutely no slouch. It's absolutely my favourite gun of the game, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It is just so powerful. And you couple that with the corrosion effect from your grenades, causes enemies to explode when they're dead. Just really, really good at... Look at that. That was effectively 2 shots and a grenade, and these rogue villains were dead. These bastards... Oof. I don't usually swear in my videos. Those packers got so close to killing me when I first came into this room, and yet... What? What? I'm going to have to go back and look at the footage for that, because that seemed ridiculous. I was 2 shot by that guy. I had full shields and was 2 shot by him. It didn't even show up that I'd been hit. And he killed me in 2 shots. I'm really, really bummed about that. I was enjoying that run. Alright, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. That really came out of nowhere. But, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, click the like button, comment down below any tips or tricks or any other games you want to see me play, or if you just want to chat. I enjoy having a chat with people in the comments. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. But until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Have a great day.